They didn't just fight the war, they moved it. From steel giants forged for head-on combat to fragile trucks that carried victory across continents, these were the American vehicles that powered World War II. Let's begin with tanks. M4 Sherman, America's industrial warhorse. Built not to be the strongest, but the most reliable. Over 49,000 produced, flooding the battlefield with Allied armor, serving as the backbone of offensives across North Africa, France, and Germany. But America wanted something heavier. M26 Pershing, the late-war heavy hitter, designed to challenge the feared German Tigers head-on, carrying thicker armor and a powerful 90mm gun, arriving just in time to face the toughest fighting of the war. The nimble scout tank, built for speed and reconnaissance rather than heavy combat, quick enough to dodge danger, but lightly armed and thinly protected, often risking everything to bring back vital intelligence. But pure speed would become a weapon of its own. Let's come with tank destroyers. The first one is M18 Hellcat, the predator of the battlefield, built for one purpose: speed. At 50 miles per hour, the fastest tracked vehicle of the entire war, using ambush tactics to strike tank columns, then vanish. M10 Wolverine, the armored hunter, open-topped to protect mobility over comfort, armed with a 76mm gun, becoming a common sight in European clashes with German armor. But tanks needed support. Now self-propelled artillery. M7 Priest, the mobile battlefield cathedral, mounting a 105mm howitzer, able to deliver heavy fire without sacrificing speed, providing deadly artillery support while advancing alongside tanks. M12 Gun Motor Carriage. M12 Gun Motor Carriage, America's big hammer, armed with a massive 155mm gun, smashing bunkers and fortified defenses from long range. But vision came before firepower. Now armored and scout cars. M8 Greyhound, the eyes of the armored divisions. Fast, lightly armored, and heavily relied upon, scouting ahead of tank columns under constant enemy threat. M3 Scout Car, part transport, part recon platform, often carrying officers and reconnaissance teams deep into contested zones. Let's come to half-tracks. M3 Half-Track, the battlefield workhorse. Half wheels, half tracks, fully unstoppable, transporting infantry straight into combat zones while providing covering fire. M16 MGMC, M16 Multiple Gun Motor Carriage, the Flying Metal Factory, 4.50 caliber machine guns spewing anti-air fire, protecting vulnerable convoys from deadly strafing attacks. But landing on a hostile shoreline required something entirely different. Now let's come to amphibious vehicles. First we have DWWII, the Duck, built to swim from sea to shore, then roll straight into battle, resupplying entire beachheads during the D-Day landings. LVT. LVT stands for Landing Vehicle Tracked, the Pacific War's unsung hero, carrying Marines across coral reefs under heavy fire, turning deadly shore assaults into survivable operations. Let's move on trucks and prime movers. The first we have GMC CCKW, the truck that won the war. 2.5-ton supply capacity, hauling ammunition, food, medical supplies, and soldiers by the millions. Diamond T. Diamond T is the tank hauler, built to transport America's biggest armored vehicles across continents. But when vehicles broke down, now comes to recovery and engineering vehicles. M32 Recovery Vehicle, the battlefield tow truck, pulling crippled Shermans out of fire zones for repair and redeployment. Bridge layers. Bridge layers is combat bridging vehicles, building steel bridges while under enemy shelling, allowing armored divisions to cross rivers in hours, not weeks. Now we have liaison and staff vehicles. The first has Willie's Jeep, the most iconic vehicle of the war. Lightweight, unstoppable, and endlessly adaptable. Carrying officers, scouts, medics, and even wounded soldiers. From massive battle tanks to tiny liaison cars, victory in WWII wasn't powered by heroes alone, it was powered by machines. Which of these vehicles would you trust your life inside? Comment below your favorite WWII vehicle.